Hold on. But usually what they do is they make this gargly sound, and then that determines that they don't want to be held anymore. So I kind of just like to take them out once in a while, but they don't really like to be held as much. But this is Spike. He's a leopard gecko. I have a bearded dragon. That's Enzo right there for you. He's like on top of my blanket, about to freak out right now. All right, okay. All right, yep, that's making that gargly sound. All right, here. Go. You're done. You're in. So usually when they make that sound, that's an indication where they're getting agitated and they're getting very... Leopard geckos are prone not to be helded. They don't really like to be held. That's why I don't really take him out as much as I would like to. So they make the gargly sound like... You know what I'm saying? That's a determination of saying, hey, I don't want to be handled anymore. Please put me back. Nemo's in my tank, so no. But you can see Enzo. But yeah. My son wants to go. Geckos are really easy reptiles to keep. All they really do is eat mealworms and crickets. You can get stupid worms. He's so pretty. He's ready to nap with you. Who he is? Yeah. That's my boy. Want to say hi to him? He's very handsome. Dave, show me your tank, trying to see what to get. So, basically, you need a, if it's a little bearded dragon, you can put them in a 10-gallon, but they're going to need a 40-gallon or bigger. If you go bigger than 40, just keep in mind they grow to the size of the tank. So just an FYI. They need a heating pad surface underneath the tank to keep the heat. That's how they get their body. Don't want to overheat them. Humidity is supposed to be at 50% always. You have to mist them. You can get heat rocks for them. Be careful about the heat. You want to make sure there's a UVB light on there. You want to make sure that there's a ceramic heat where there's no light. So basically at nighttime, there's a heat source, a dome light on top of the tank. There's no lights, there's no nothing. It's called ceramic heat, and it just produces heat. You can get, like, hammocks are really good for them. They love to climb so they can get their heat. So you want one side where it's about maybe 85 to about 104 degrees at daytime. At nighttime, they go down about 85 degrees. You also need to make, and then, you can get heat rocks. You can get anything you really want. You can go to pet stores and talk to a specialist there. But definitely I would recommend to get something like this. This is like a cover. So, because they don't really like to see their reflection. So please keep that in mind to make sure that there is a background, especially if you're bringing a new animal in. You want to be able to leave it there. It's a cover. Like, you can get that at pet stores and stuff like that. It's just like a desert area. So, like, basically, inside the tank, that's what they see, more like a desert background area to get them to calm down. They also get their heat from their stomachs, so that's why it's recommended to put a heat structure underneath the tank of the surface. So like I said, think about, like, you go to Florida, right? You get really, really hot. You need to go somewhere to cool off, right? It's the exact same thing. So you want to make sure that you got the light on one side, and then on the other side, it's kind of like, cooled off. So that way, if they get too hot, they can go on the other side of the tank. And actually, you're really good with educating people on this stuff, Danny. Thank you. Bearded dragons, actually, they do grow to about 22, 23 inches. So they do get pretty big. Bearded dragons are very sociable. So definitely play with them. Keep in mind, when you do get a tank, don't go in there and grab them from top, because they do have a third eye on the top of their head. That's how they see their prey, from up behind. And so if you go in the tank and you put your hand down and grab them, they're gonna think a bird's gonna scoop down and grab them and eat them, right? So what you do is you open up those. I don't recommend. Right, so then you take your hand and you place it underneath it, so that way they get their support from their bellies. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's why it's recommended to get a heating pad underneath the surface of the tank, so that way you have the heat structure and they have the heat structure at the correct tank, okay? So you can get multiple lights depending, make sure that the tank is not by any windows due to, winter and the cold. Make sure that the tank is in a warm spot. If you have any animals, please keep in mind that you can stress out the lizard if you decided to take them out, because they're going from this home to this home, right? So it's recommended to put your hand into the tank to get them familiar with your smell. They can trust you. Highly recommend to eat a lot of crickets, a lot of mealworms on a daily basis. I do have a bearded dragon. He's right here, for example. There he is. I don't know if you can see him, but that's him. But do they hold a lot of germs? Yeah, I mean, reptiles do, so you want to make sure that you take care of yourself as well. Make sure that you do clean out the tank once a week. It is recommended. I do not show my fish, unfortunately. But yeah, like, definitely, you can look up on the internet and how to, take care of, bearded dragons. Do keep this in mind. If you do get a small one, you can place them in a 10-gallon. There's a 10-watt heating pad structure. There's a, little bit of a heating rock that you can use. You don't want to overheat them, so it's really recommended to make sure that there is temperatures gauges in the tank so you can keep track of it. Like I said, humidity, you do have to bathe them like every couple of days, so you do want to make sure that you are bathing them in lukewarm water, just like a little baby you would. It's the exact same thing. You can also look on Amazon as well. You can get some really, really cheap stuff on there. So a lot of good things come into play with that. I don't recommend going higher than a 40-gallon. Why? Because they grow size to the tank. So they can get pretty big, but if you want to spoil them and get them to run around, then go for it. Do you have any advice for back heating? I'm having a hard time keeping mine at good temps. So temperature ranges, you can actually go higher. So depending, right? So I have a 40-gallon, right? So it's recommended to have 100-watt. You can go up to 150, but there's different dome structures because there's some domes out there that only go to 100-watt. So keep in mind, if the tank gets overheated, the glass can break. So that is something that you have to make sure that you're careful on. With what domes, you want to make sure you're reading on the back of the instructions and making sure the wattage does meet the criterias to the correct tank. Because if you put a 150-watt bulb in a only recommended 100-watt dome, then you're gonna break it. Like the whole entire thing is gonna crash. So you don't want to do that. I've read that you feed them daily. What do you feed them? You can actually feed them bananas, but don't feed them every single day. It's not good for their protein. Strawberries, blueberries, mustard greens, collard greens, stuff like that. That's a leopard gecko. I'm getting new light structures probably this week to get them going here. I'm gonna be fixing up my new dome light, try to get that fixed and situated. So I've got a lot of playtime to do, but wow, very knowledgeable. I'm learning a lot. What's the red tank behind you? Thank you, appreciate that. I used to work for Petco. I used to be the animal control leader manager that I used to take care of them and stuff like that. I was told red lights are bad for geckos. Is that not true? Well, at the end of the day, it's a heat structure. To me, we have red lights at Petco, so it really doesn't matter. You don't have to. Correct. Red light is an evening lamp, but I like to do that because he's been fine. There's been months, so he's not gonna die or anything else like that. So don't freak out, okay? They wouldn't sell that kind of stuff if it was dangerous for them. My son has a crested gecko and a giant day gecko. Are you able to hold a leopard? You are. I do 12 hours. You can do 12 hours and 12 hours off. Absolutely, you can. Oh, gotcha. Understandable. PetSmart told me they would go blind. PetSmart sucks. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know, okay? So, at the end of the day, he's fine. He's good. He's got heat. That's all that matters. It's not going to hurt him. He's not going to die. He's fine. I am new here. Can you explain the recording of dancing? What? Oh, you're a troll. Have a great day. Did you get them both as babies? Yes. I think I have a picture of my bearded dragon. Hold on one sec. I got this. Bum bum ba bum bum. Let me see. Gotta pull it up. I don't know where I went. I got so many photos, it's crazy. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Oh, where is it? There's gotta be a picture. I got so many, it's not even funny. I can't find it. Like I said, you don't have to use the red light. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not gonna hurt them, but it is recommended to not use the red lights. But it's not gonna harm them. I've talked to specialists. I've talked to a lot of people. They don't recommend it, but it does not hurt them. Like I said, this week I'm gonna upgrade them and get them all set up and stuff like that. But for right now, they're okay until I can get to the store and figure out what I'm going to do. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Not a problem. Do you feed yours fruit? Not always. I gotta go to the store anyway this today to grab some stuff anyway, so. But blueberries, strawberries, stuff like that. I would recommend to use hornworms. Hornworms are really, really great for protein, stuff like that. So definitely recommend. So my boys, they get hornworms this week. But yeah. I have Turbo and I have Spike. I've had Turbo for over a year now. Hi, Danny, I'm back. Had to do something. What did I miss? Nothing. But guys, yeah, like literally low key. I do have to go to bed. I'm exhausted. Are they in the same enclosure? No, ma'am. No, do not put leopard geckos and bearded dragons into the same tank. That is very dangerous. That is very. I don't even recommend putting two bearded dragons in the same tank because the one can. Yeah, it is prone to have another bearded dragon eat the other bearded dragon. So please make sure that you do not put two bearded dragons together. Some people do, but the people that do actually are very, very, very knowledgeable and they know what they're doing. I don't really recommend it. When I used to work for Petco, we would get them in, and that's cool. That's great. Red's page back up. Good for them. Don't care. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Your best, Danny. Are you still rehoming? I'd like to help you. I am in the process of looking for my leopard gecko home. Yes, that is still in play. I do have a friend of mine that's willing to come take them. But I'm going to keep my bearded dragon. But yes, I am looking to rehome my leopard gecko. I feel like how much? Probably $100, to be honest with you, everything. I've taken really good care of him, and he's been with me the longest. They say red lights is bad for their eyes, I heard. Well, that is true. Red lights are really bad for the gecko, which I'm in the process of fixing it in this week. Good is good. A rehoming fee is a great thing to do. $100 is good. Yeah, $100 for everything. But yeah, I mean, like I said, why are you getting rid of him? I'm gonna get rid of him because I don't have the time and the effort and the money right now to take proper care of him. Like, I can do my bearded dragon, he's in good hands, but this bad boy over here behind me I'd rather just have it give him to a kid, you know what I'm saying? So cause I'm working a lot and stuff like that. I'm sleeping all damn day. I got a lot going on. That's the responsible thing to do. Yeah. So I'm just going to do that just to give him a good home and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I keep that off of TikTok. I already have, I'm already in a position where I have somebody who's talking to me about it. So I just don't really like to, I'll come take care of them for you. I appreciate that, Morgan. Thank you. A pet store will take him. I don't want him going to a pet store. Nope. They'll put him in a small enclosure. No way. But like I said, it'll just take some time. But yeah, no, sometime this week, hopefully the money out of TikTok balance, I can pay my bills and then go to Petco, grab some new supplies. I haven't changed that red light though because I don't like it. So I'm going to just do some upgrading and stuff like that and try to, change some things around. So that's what I'm going to do this week, hopefully. Probably tomorrow is after work. I'll probably end up going there. So we'll see. We'll find out. Or sometime this week, I don't know. Depending on when I work, I don't know. yeah, so. You see my comment, Danny? No, I didn't see your comment. Alright, we're good. I gotta lay down. All of my social media is private. Perfect. Good. Thank you. Yeah, guys, I'm going to say this right now, and I'm going to say this before I lay down and turn my phone away from me. Please just make sure that you protect your loved ones. Hopefully it comes out tomorrow. We'll find out. But listen, I just want to say one thing to everybody out there. Just make sure your stuff is private. Make sure that you guys stay safe. Make sure that you protect your kids and your families at this time. There's been a lot of issues going on, and I want to make sure that you guys stay protected. I really do. I care about you guys. I love you, and there's a lot of creepers out in this world, and it's just absolutely sickening that people have to do what they have to do. And you guys don't have to listen to me, but just please make sure that you protect your kids and your loved ones. Yeah, just make sure that you don't plaster them all over TikTok, because I care, and because there are absolutely sickos on this app, unfortunately. And it is now getting involved in pretty much searching you up in any way, shape, or form. Reddit is absolutely sickening. It is disgusting. And these sick individual creeps like to stalk on people. So I just want to make sure that everybody stays safe and just protect yourself, please, from these people, because they'll do anything to hurt you. And it is psychoticness. It is absolutely disgusting little. Reddit is after our kids. Reddit will find anything on you. Absolutely. That's how bad it is, you guys. They literally went through my Facebook, digged everything they possibly could of my they put a fake picture of my dad who passed away. My birth mom's picture, made a fake profile. They literally found a picture of me and my sister on her 21st birthday. It's stalking, and it's sick. It's sick. And anybody that thinks it's okay for what they're doing, it's absolutely a nightmare. Like, so just please protect your family. I've been going through a lot off this app, more than half of you guys even realize. They come after my nephew. They come after my sister. They come after me. Why would somebody search your dad who passed away and made a fake profile and put his picture up there? You know how absolutely sickening and disgusting that is? And I've had friends who they have literally searched people up. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm already out there. I'm plastered over the internet. It is what it is. I live alone. But at the end of the day, they have nothing better to do. I know it seems scary. I know it seems very sad, because it is sad. But I have such a good heart that I'm still here for you guys. They don't get to, I don't give them a reaction, but the safetiness of what they're doing is out of control. I am asking everybody at this time, if you have the time, to please go mass report. It's steve@reddit.com. You can go ahead and email them, and it's called Scissors Sisters Drama on Reddit. Just go ahead and email Steve. We've been trying to get this account down. We are in the process of doing it, but at the end of the day, if you guys want all of that down, it's sickening. They body shame people. They make fun of people who have disabilities. It's everything. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. I'm in the process of it. I don't know who's behind it. They'll just make another. I went on there and saw my pictures, so I report the fuck out of it. Scary, isn't it? Very, very, very scary. And it's sickening. To bring up, like, innocent children saying we're cringy, like, okay, screenshotting me for what? They have a problem, Morgan. They have a problem. They need mental help. They are literally, they're psychotic. They're psychos. They're sick in the head. They're on something. Nobody in the right mindset would ever do this, would ever take their time. I don't have Reddit. I wouldn't download it. For your mental health and your satisfaction, stay off of it. Just stay off of it. I saw a glimpse of what you dealt with, and I'm not having it. I know, Morgan. I know. They twist things. They edit stuff. They hurt people. They don't help people. They hurt people. They hurt. And at the end of the day, it's a toxic app. And I just sit back and I just pray for those people who are going through such a miserable time in their life. Nobody in their right minds, in their even right head, would even do stuff like this unless they have mental disorders. Nobody in their right mindset would go out of their way to do what these psychos do. Like, they cringe me. Like, it's absolutely sickening. And they think it's funny. They think it's a joke. Well, when someone does unalive themselves, I don't think that they'll be laughing behind that damn screen. I mean, I saw one comment saying, oh, what if one of the supporters actually unalived themselves? Really? Maybe you should take your own advice and realize what you're doing. Maybe you could be the person that literally makes somebody unalive themselves. Have you ever thought about that? There's people on this app who have literally unalived themselves because of the bulliness. I'm speaking in mental health. I'm speaking in general right now. And Reddit, I don't know if you hear me, and I hope you hear me right now. You don't know what you could affect in someone's life based on what you're doing. So just remember, Reddit, that whatever you do on this internet is out there forever. The FBI knows every account that you have. You ain't hidden. I just want you to understand that. There's different states have different regulations, so you better tread carefully, because if you come across that one person, it's over for you guys. But at the end of the day, they will not stop. They won't. And that's what's sickening, is that they think that they won't get caught or that they won't get held accountable. You can't hold somebody accountable, Reddit, if you're not holding yourself accountable. You say you want to, spread awareness and all these other different scenarios. You want to snark, go ahead and snark. But when you're bringing innocent children, investigating other people's personal life, that's taking it too far. Do you understand that? Like, do you not sit back and actually think to yourself that you could actually, You think it's okay to bully people? You think it's okay to body shame? You think it's okay to do what you guys are doing? You think it's okay? And if you think that what you're doing is okay, you really need mental help. I'm not giving it attention. I'm just trying to open up. I'm just trying to save my family on TikTok and make sure that they stay safe and away from these sickos. So yeah, they want to spread awareness. I'm going to spread awareness of the bulliness that goes on every single day. You know, you're looking at somebody who's been through a lot, who's been doxxed, who's been bullied, who has breakdowns because of what they have done to me. They have also affected my family on this app. They have affected a lot of my supporters. And God forbid, I hope this never, ever happens, that somebody would take their life because of what they're doing on a social platform. But I want you guys to hear me out, and I want you to listen to me, okay? Don't ever take your life for them. They ain't worth it. They're not worth it. Okay? You hear me? Okay? I love you guys, and I'm here for you, all right? But I also want you guys to protect yourself. This has gone way too far. This is just prolonging. And I love each and every single one of y'all. I really, really do. And I don't want anything bad happening to you. She will have to end up making sure files get charges. Yeah. If something does happen to one of my supporters because of the Reddit people, an investigation will be opened up. An investigation will be opened up. And that's all I'm going to say. But please protect your loved ones and your family at this time. And be careful what you post and what you do on this app. Lightning 11, authorities can do something if somebody does unalive themselves based on a bully. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can push someone over the top. I have a lawyer. I'll talk to him and see what he says you can do, and I'll message you. Morgan, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I mean, just think about it. If anybody unalives themselves because of what someone's doing to them, you are held responsible. You understand that those families can sue TikTok for not taking this seriously? Do you want to sit back and see how many people on this app has committed unaliving themselves? There's been a lot of people on this app that has unalived themselves. And if you don't think for a second that that's not true, then maybe you should do more research. Because it isn't a joke. It's not funny. I ain't laughing. Reddit, just be careful what you do and how far you actually go with some things. You want to snark, you want to make jokes about, something like so stupid, that's fine. But when you're going in detail and dig and keep digging yourself a hole to push somebody whose mental health is not there, you're tracked. There's an IP address. Everything is tracked. Nothing is hidden. Hello? I'm just trying to get you guys to understand this. Yes, there is a law regarding bullying, intimidation, stalking. Yup. Yeah. said, I love you guys. I'm here. Your girl ain't going anywhere. Okay. I just, I sit back. I just sit back and I think to myself, man, what if one day that one individual person just couldn't handle it? And you would never know. I don't think I'm misinforming anything. I really don't. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, guys. All right. They have nothing better to do. DJ Nemo Vape Shop, like nice username, dude. Nice username. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Have a great day. I can sit here and, I can tell you guys the hurt that I've had, the damage, the pain, the suffering, the mental mindset. Only one person can take so much. They can only handle so much. You don't have to be in my life. If you don't like how I'm talking or you don't like what this is about, then all you have to do is go ahead and keep on scrolling. I don't force anybody here. I don't force people to stay, okay? But everybody says, oh, we're going to spread awareness. We're going to spread awareness. Why do I stay on? Because I'm not going to let them win. I'm just not. I mean, I'm out there anyway, you guys. I'm out there anyway. What I don't want, first thing law enforcement says is to get off the platform, even if that's unfair. Okay, well, Sophia, that could be correct, but that doesn't give the people to go far and bully people. It doesn't give them the right. What gives them the right? I mean, Reddit, what do you guys expect? What do you guys want? I mean, it doesn't give you the right to go out there and do what you guys do. You damage not only me, but you damage other people. Like, do you not understand that? So then the victim has no support, making mental health worse. No, they don't make. Well, I heard that people make money off of me by posting videos and stuff like that. I don't know how true that is, but people bully me so much. I'm really done with it. A baby boy, I'm sorry. You don't deserve it. You don't, and I'm sorry you're going through that. People on Reddit are just talking about things they see that are publicly streamed. Well, when you're body shaming, when you're making fun of somebody, it's taking it to the next level. Do you want to see something that's body shaming? You tell me. You want to see something? And you tell me how fair this is. You want to see? You want to see what they do and how they body shame somebody? Thank you for the elephant. This is what Reddit does, you guys. You think that that's funny? Are you laughing at that? It's blown up. Yeah. sick, isn't it? So at this time, I'm asking you to go please mass report that page, Reddit. Mass report it. That's not all I have gone through. There's so much more that you have no idea. The damage that these people have done. And the fact that these people just sit back, think it's a freaking joke. It's very sad. And it's very, very hurtful. Thank you for the elephant. I appreciate that. Stop it. Okay, get that thing off of my face. But I'm done talking about it, and I'm not discussing more about it. It's over and done with. All I'm going to say is that, and it's over. Okay? I love you guys. Stay blessed. Stay true to yourself. And just have fun. I have to go to bed. I've got to go to bed, and I can't even go to bed. Blah. Hold on, guys.